You are in the middle of a busy workday when an unexpected notification appears on your screen. It warns your account will be disabled in 10 minutes unless you verify access. Your instinct is to act immediately, but something makes you wait. That hesitation is critical. Today, attackers rarely bother trying to hack through complex security firewalls. Instead, they build perfect pixel-for-pixel replicas of the login portals you use every day, hoping you will simply hand over your access. Let's look at how the trap is set. The attacker sends an email masquerading as internal IT support, HR, or an automated payroll system. They inject 3 specific triggers into the message: an urgent timeline, an unexpected request, and a highly convenient link that asks you to log in right away. By combining a sudden threat with an immediate solution, the attacker creates a state of artificial panic. They want you to move so fast that you bypass your natural skepticism and make a mistake. If you click the link, the panic seems to subside. You land on a screen asking for your standard username and password to verify identity. Entering details into this counterfeit page, data never reaches secure servers. Instead, it routes directly to the attacker, a technique called credential harvesting. The moment you hit enter, data is captured. To hide this, the fake page might redirect or display a server timeout error. The attack succeeds without writing a single line of complex malware. It relies entirely on tricking a person into doing the heavy lifting for them. When we see familiar corporate logos, familiar blue colors, and familiar fonts, our brain automatically categorizes the website as safe. But look at this comparison. On the left is a legitimate corporate login portal. On the right is an attacker's cloned version. Every button, background image, and text box is perfectly matched. Replicating a login page does not require a sophisticated hacking operation. Because all the images and code that make up a web page are public, an attacker can scrape and copy these branding elements in minutes using automated tools. In highly targeted attacks, they will go beyond generic Microsoft or Google pages. They will build exact replicas of your specific organization's proprietary internal portals, right down to the custom copyright text at the bottom. Because a perfect visual design is so easy to forge, you can never use a website's appearance to prove it is authentic. To defeat the deception, you have to look past the graphics and find the one element the attacker cannot perfectly clone: the website address. Before you type a single keystroke into a login field, you must examine the address bar at the top of your browser. This string of text is the exact location of the server you are sending your password to. Attackers register domains that look nearly identical to the real ones at a quick glance. They will substitute the letter O with the number 0, swap a lowercase l for an uppercase I, or add a hyphen to a trusted company name, like Microsoft-secure-login.com. Once you spot a suspicious URL, you will often start noticing other secondary red flags on the periphery of the page: unusual phrasing in the footer, broken formatting on a secondary link, or missing security padlocks. Finding even a single incorrect character in the domain name gives you absolute proof that the page is malicious. Remember how the initial email was structured. Panic and speed are the strict prerequisites for a successful attack. If you slow down, the illusion breaks. Your primary defense is behavioral. When confronted with an unexpected request to log in, deliberately pause your hands. Do not interact with the form. Use that pause to run a simple mental checklist. First, check the website address. Second, scan carefully for misspelled or altered domains. And third, evaluate the context. Be highly suspicious of urgent messages forcing you to act immediately. It is common to think, "I'll log in quickly to see what's wrong with my account." That instinct is precisely what the attacker is counting on. Taking 5 seconds to evaluate the situation neutralizes the psychological pressure and puts you back in control of your security. If the page fails any part of your mental checklist, there is only one physical action required: close the browser tab entirely. Do not try to navigate away using links on the page itself. To safely check if there actually is an issue with your account, use an established secure alternative. Open a fresh browser window and access the official portal using your own saved bookmarks. If you do not have a bookmark, manually type the known, trusted web address into your browser. This structurally guarantees that you are connecting to the authentic system. By ignoring the provided link and using your own pathway, you bypass the attacker's trap completely and ensure your account remains secure. Securing your own account is step 1. The final required step is neutralizing the threat for everyone else by reporting the malicious link to your IT or cybersecurity team. This process forms a mandatory standard operating procedure for any unexpected login request. Stop before acting, check the domain carefully, report the threat. Attackers constantly send out these lures because it only takes one compromised password to breach an entire network. By staying vigilant, you operate as the organization's frontline shield. Always verify your destination before you enter your credentials. For more training and support, contact Experts Academy at info@expertsprimeacademy.com.